What the hell is that? Right, short video. Sliding door. Pain in the ass, you get sights and you open your door like that. If you don't want it all the way open and you want it to stay in a certain position and it's just closed on your own, it does my head in. So I've seen a few of these knocking about, so I've decided to make one. It's a wedge. With this wedge, basically I can put the door in any position I want and that'll lock into position there, and it's done. That top roller there is basically where it'll sit in the wedge, it'll ride up the wedge and sit into it. Just like that. You know, you don't have to worry about kids getting their fingers trapped at the door when they open the door and stuff like that. So they're a good idea, and it's practical as well, because if it's raining and stuff like that, you don't want all the van getting wet through, especially your kitchen stuff and that. And if you don't have a fly net, you know, you're just introducing more bugs in there. So we'll get it out now, knock one of these up on printer, and then we'll see how it goes. So this is what I've come up with here now. Just had a bit of a mess around on Fusion 360. It's just a simple wedge really. There's quite a few people flogging them as well, but I thought I'd have a go at making one myself because it's pretty much simpler design. It's just getting these ramps for the 3D printer sorted, because on the previous attempt it's stepping up. So we're just going to see how this turns out, and like I say, you can play about with the sizes and that, whether it fits in the channel. Right, so what we'll do, we'll get this exported now for a 3D printer and then we'll get it printed out. Just trying to get rid of these little ridges here. As you can see, going down it, you can reduce it a lot more by going down to like ultra fine detail and that. To be honest with you, I don't think it's changed it that much. You might just lose a little bit of a step into it, but what we'll do, we'll print that off, get it transferred to a memory card, stick it in printer and see what it looks like. So print file in, click OK on there, wait for it on SD card. I'm looking for man door wedge, and that'll heat the bed up and everything, get all ready. What I normally do on here, so it gets better adhesion, basically get a glue stick and then just put a bit of glue on. And that should stop it peeling. So that's that all set up now. It's saying roughly 28 minutes for it to do that one strip there. So we'll let this crack on and then we'll come back to it and see what it looks like when it's finished. Well, we've had a bit of a malfunction here. As you can see, when I was on about it lifting, that end's lifted up and it's curled up on the end there, so I've got to be a reprint. And it's printed this bloody articulated willy. I think someone's going to get that stuck on the van. Right, let's sort this print out. There we have it, Mark II. So what I'll do, I'll let this one cool down first because these will be quite soft on the edges there. So there we have. That was the first one what we did, which curled up at the ends, didn't quite stick to it. Second one, I think I got my scaling a bit wrong on that one because that is tiny, but it might work on a smaller van, you never know. And then the final one is this bad boy here. That's turned out absolutely perfect, that. So what we'll do is we'll stick a bit of 3M tape on it, double-sided, and we'll get it chucked in the van. So top channel door here, just going to clean this off here now because it'll have grease on it. Just used a bit of BC90 on it just to clean that channel off, and that's roughly in line with where my unit is. So then when you get your wedge, where the depression is in the middle there, roughly where you want your door stop. So basically that roller will sit in that depression, should lock it in place really. Let's give it a whirl. Not stuck it down yet, so I'm going to have to aid it down with my fingers. So as you can see, that's not even stuck down that yet, and it's held my door in position where I want it. Probably go back a little bit, touch with that. So what I'll do, put a little mark on where I want it going, and then we'll get it stuck down. So I wondered, right, they do these in black, the top rails, but then they do the side runners in fucking silver. I was sensing that. I was doing both black from factory, you know what I mean? Anyway, back to this, let's try it. Here we go to the bump. There we go. Drops in place, no sliding in and out. Let's see how easy it is to move it. Quite a lot of meat on that wedge there, so that'll probably hold it on quite a good hill, on an incline. I mean, I might look at doing a thinner version, so it's not as severe, but there we have it. One halfway door wedge. Who'd have thought? Cheap. Good little mod. See you on next one.